he's competent. He might be 7, but he's competent. You know?
You become comfortable with incompetence, I guess.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say,
I mean, and
just
again,
let the child go to school and don't cause no trouble, you know?
yeah.
It's
But
like
until you know, he gets vaccine or something like that, right? And then turns disabled. Now they want to talk about how come you didn't do it? You know all this stuff you should have did or whatever like that, right? But that's Negroes though. Negroes don't know what they want. Stuff's going good, they don't want it. Stuff's going bad, they want it. You know what I mean? They don't know what they want, but it's not up to them. Because remember when we said heirs, that's not their heir, that's your heir.
Oh, this is the thing too. So I saw the word guardian was checked off.
Yeah.
Probably from last year, so I had to scratch that out quick.
Yeah.
But how do I establish that his mother, as in not his ship,
Well,
that
like,
dropped off the cargo, or just the fact that I'm completing this form is like he's already cargo anyway. Let it go back to the birth certificate.
yeah, well, I mean, you know, this is where it comes in with reservation of rights. Because no matter what it is that they tell you to do, they're always going to say, please initial
So
or
where
sign
I sign
here.
at the bottom is just
You sign, all rights reserved, sign over that,
whatever.
there you go.
Do you guys have the stamps yet?
No, I don't think we have any, but you can get those done. You can just go to like Staples or whatever.
Oh, just
and
just tell them what to do.
Yeah, just tell them what to put on it,
I'll do that this
and
week.
they'll put that on.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's like 30 notes or something.
Yeah.
That's about
Yeah,
it.
about 30.
So you sign first and then stamp, or you stamp and
Yeah,
sign?
stamp it and then sign.
Then
Yeah,
sign.
sign,
yeah.
Mhm.
And then it just makes it, you know, easier.
More
For
official.
I
sure,
did
having to write
that.
it.
I used that on my well, I didn't know the UCC, but I just wrote all rights
Yeah, yeah.
reserved and I signed.
That's all right.
When I was applying for my passport renewal,
Right.
so I did it
So
on the
and then
first 2 forms.
Their passport. renewal.
Their passport
Right.
renewal. I did it on the first 2 forms, and then on the actual passport though, I was like, I'm not letting, every time customs want to look at my
Yeah.
passport, they're gonna see all rights reserved and
Yeah.
no problem, right? So I just didn't do it there,
Yeah, that and
but I
then
did it
and
on the
then
other parts.
do it there too.
Do it.
Because it's not like okay, when we found out about all rights reserved, same thing, you know what I mean? I don't know, putting this or whatever like that. But when I went to the bank one time and I said all rights reserved, gave it to the lady, and the teller looked at it, and she looked around and said, "You do that too?" And I knew that. Oh, okay. So this is not. So we're the dummies out here. Everybody else is familiar with what's going on. Negro black people are the dummies out here that don't know what's going on. Think that, you know, paper is money, and think that they're colors and
And we're
continents.
afraid, a lot of people are
and
afraid
all
of
these
knowledge
things.
too. Like it's not for us.
Yeah.
People fear what they don't know.
But that's because, you know, remember that's slave trauma. Like you're not supposed to learn. If you try to learn anything, we're gonna take your head. You read this Bible only. Birth of a Nation, they even told people. You know what I mean? They told people Birth of a Nation, where this individual he's directly a pastor. He's directly a pastor. Brought up on Bible and all that stuff. But God told him, right, go kill some Europeans or whatever. Same God that the Europeans praying to or whatever, told them, you know, nigger ain't mean nothing, and put them on the tree and stuff like that. Oh, well, the God told him something. Right? You know what I mean? You know? But then again, you know, nobody's not dealing with the fact that he's a pastor. I don't care if you kill the Europeans and all that stuff. He's a pastor. His job is Secret Treaty of Verona. His job is Inquisition, whatever. I don't care how much Europeans he killed. If you're going to kill all those Europeans and then turn around and say Bible and stuff like that after, what did you really do? Something's clearly wrong. If you know that much, to say, you know what? let's deal with these guys' cases. We outnumber them 500 to 1 or whatever. All right, cool, let's do it. And then after that, people are still dealing with Bible. And then after they kill him and all that type of stuff, people still dealing with Bible. Something's clearly wrong. And again, with us, it's, you know, they just put the lens over here, but they're still telling the slave, Bible, white man, black man, this stuff. Yeah. Ain't no big deal. Movie ain't nothing spectacular. You know what I mean? You know, his story's not really. So he revolted. He revolted. Okay. People still slaving today. People still in slavery today. After all that killing and stuff that he did, that didn't go around the country like everybody like, yeah, let's do this. How come? How come that didn't spread like wildfire? When Toussaint revolted, that spread like wildfire. Everybody who was Haitian or whatever like that, they were on board. Everybody. There wasn't people who weren't on board with Toussaint Louverture. Everybody was on board.
Maybe it's the nature of like running from trouble. Because they like to see how people of color, they have to run when they see trouble. Instead of like approaching it, investigating it, seeing how they get
Right.
I don't know, because I think it's like an overall fear. People know from a long time that there's been a problem, that they don't really, that they have to adjust themselves to like
They're just comfortable with
oppressed position,
Yeah.
just comfortable with their lives.
Yeah, they feel like there's no life
challenge.
if you actually challenge
Yeah.
the oppression.
But again, it's like,
become comfortable
you know,
with just self-living.
like think about the paradox in that their mentality is remain passive, because if you cause trouble, they're gonna do something. Okay, but you're passive and they're doing stuff to you. The guy was on the ground like this, and he got shot still. On the ground, he wasn't even walking. He was on the ground, lying on the ground like this, and he still got shot. And people don't see something's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Right? Guys in his car got shot. Okay, you know. Guy speeding away got shot. Okay, whatever. You know. Guy walking, you know, you don't know, you might have a gun or something like that. Guy lying on the ground, get shot, and nobody, stuff's not turned in their head. Our people have taken a passive position as a reality. Our people have accepted illusions as real. And once you get them in there, you don't even try to do nothing, because they're going to try to make you illusional. They're going to try to get rid of you. You're going to be the threat now.
Exactly.
They're going to be calling CS, talking about your children or whatever like that, try to get your children taken. Your own, not even, and when I say your own, your immediate family or whatever, not some stranger. Right? You know? And you know, and when they say, when Public Enemies talk about fear of a black planet, yeah, it's real. It's not like, it's real. They really have, you know,
Do the Chinese
a
fear
fear
us
of what's
as well?
coming together.
Chinese, do you know anything about their community, how they view our people?
Yeah, well,
Are
I
they
mean,
as scared of us?
remember,
Who's scared now?
Hmm?
Yeah, scared.
yeah, remember, the movie there, Old Dog, whatever. I feel sorry for your mother or whatever like that. Shot the Chinese.
Menace to society.
Menace to society, right? All that was part of that whole paradigm. You know what I mean? Psychological, you know, to have us think that, yeah, they are. You know, but really they're not. He took bullets. I told that guy, suck your moms. You're not coming to my store playing around like
Yeah,
who
true,
the hell do you think you
for real.
are? Suck your mom, bro. And got shot up. No? Go, just check. Just go to a store, check how they deal with Negroes and how they deal with everybody else. And nobody's not taking no BS from Negroes. Everybody's fed up. Because everybody knows that the Negro, what you gonna do with these people?
Systems against the Negro.
Everybody's against the Negro right now. Negro doesn't even get that everybody's against him.
But they're against themselves.
That's
That's
right.
true.
That's right.
That's so true.
Right? You know?
You can't even look
Which is
outside.
the real enemy. Self is really the enemy.
And some of them are enlightened people, like they have access to the truth in front of their face,
Yeah.
and still they hate on them.
But, you know, it's like they say, educated illiterates. Not really educated, really. You know, it's a front that they're educated. It's a front that they know their self. That, you know, Hotep, whatever like that. You got, let me see your wallet. 1 sec. Hotep guy. And then he has corporate stuff. Only corporate stuff in there. He has no Kemetic nationality card. Oh, he playing games. Next guy. Who's next? Hebrew guy? Let me see your wallet. The Pope will stop you. Let me see what you're giving them. You giving them a license? Because then clearly you're not Hebrew. Clearly you don't know yourself. Because if you're going to stand on the fact that, you know, that's one thing with Moors, that, you know, people can talk BS about Moors, but we'll give you a nationality card that says we're Moors. So you know that what we're talking about is real. You know what I mean? You know, just like Brother Lex. Got pulled over, whatever went down, going to court, stand on birthrights. Not playing tickets and just pay because, you know, we don't want whatever like that. No, it's not. It's big. It's bigger than that. Because we know that you know, our fall came as Moors. We know that that's how our fall came. We know that our subjugation didn't come when we were ancient Egyptian. Our subjugation didn't come when we were Rastafarian or whatever. Our subjugation came when we were Moors. Then they made us all these things that we are today. And then again, attached to the illusion of these fictions that we are today, that yeah, that's really what it is. And that's not what it is. And then Moors start talking and people got issues. People want to debate stuff. That's facts. Why are you debating facts? How come they don't debate Chinese people for not calling themselves yellow? Never, ever, 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 ever have you heard a black guy try to tell a Chinese guy that you can't say that you're Chinese because that's not a real nationality and all that stuff. Even the fake Jews, they don't do that too. They still call them Jews even though they know that they're not Jews. They know those guys are Ashkenazis. They know that those guys aren't the real Jews. The real Jews are in Ethiopia. Okay, so why you guys still calling them Jews? All the books that you guys write, you guys still call them Jews when you know they're not real? Clearly something's wrong with these people's mentality. And it's only going to be corrected when they stop for a sec, hear what the Moors are saying, and go check something. Don't go on your emotions, think what you know or whatever. Go look up in propria persona. It's no different than a black guy. There was a black guy on some YouTube video that we had up, and he's pushing this thing, you know, the Caucasians are the white people and all that stuff, right? Here's the definition of free white person in the law dictionary. Clearly says about this does not apply to Caucasians. Free white people does not mean Caucasian race, does not mean European. So they went to the continent. They didn't say it does not mean German, French, whatever. They said it does not mean European.
Period.
So that means across the board, anybody who says European, they can't be free white people. And black guys argue. What's the argument? They're not white people. There's no argument. But, you know, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink.
So funny.
Unless he's dying of thirst.
The fact that you said that, because I'm really trying hard to get my son to learn Chinese now. He's 6, right? So they have like these after school programs,
Right.
international languages. So I'm like, you know what? Let's try it. Because I've always wanted to learn it. And I asked him to, like, the first page of the book they gave him to do exercise. It's all in Chinese.
Mm.
So I'm just like, just go to the first page, try to Google translate it, figure out what it says.
Right.
I'll be really happy.